listeners. You're welcome to News at 7 on View Radio. My name is KOAT. First, the headline. My family conspired against me, voted Peter Obi, says Umai. Child trafficking. Enugu police arrest 2 female suspects, rescue 2 children. Osun Amotekun rescues man abducted from Fulani settlement. Ogun woman sells 18-month-old baby to repay loan. Federal government launches 5-year strategic plan to tackle insecurity. And on foreign headline, World Health Organization (WHO) raises alarm on courts restricting abortion access. And on business headline, why Nigeria is poor despite potential, Mamora. And on sports headline, go and capture the world, Flying Eagles get matching orders. And lastly, on entertainment headline, I was happy the master called. AY recounts the only time Basket Mouth apologized to him. And now the news in full. Governor David Umahi of Ebonyi State and Senator-elect for Ebonyi South Senatorial District has claimed that his family conspired against him during the February 25 presidential election. The governor, who would hand over to a new administration in the state come May 29, 2023, revealed this when he appeared on Channels Television on Monday night. Umahi said he did not know that his family members voted for the candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, during the presidential election. He said people voted for Obi because of the hardship they were facing, describing the scenario as protest votes. I was very surprised. Even in my family, there was a conspiracy against me. I did not know that they voted for Peter Obi, but in the other election, they voted for the All Progressives Congress because of what we've done in the state. It's very surprising. Speaking further, Umahi said he was also surprised that the president-elect Tinubu could lose his vote in Lagos State. The Enugu State Police Command on Tuesday said it had arrested 2 members of a child trafficking syndicate and rescued 2 children aged 4. The command, in a statement issued on Tuesday by its spokesman DSP Daniel Ndukwe, said the 2 suspects, identified as Miracle OG 24 and Blessing Annie 34, were arrested in different locations in the state by operatives attached to Special Weapons and Tactics (SWAT) on March 24, 2023. According to him, the operatives busted the child stealing and trafficking syndicate following credible information received from the public. According to him, preliminary investigation reveals that on the 24th of March 2023, Miracle Oji stole and was escaping with Ogechi Ede before she was intercepted and arrested with the assistance of citizens at Ameke Oduma community in Aninri local government area. A confessional statement led to the arrest of Blessing Annie around ShopRite Mall, Enugu, where she was waiting to receive and further traffic the child. He also noted that during interrogation of Blessing Annie, she confessed to have been involved in the act of child trafficking since 2017 and guided the operatives to Abuja, where the male victim, Destiny Okechukwu, who had been sold with fake documents and remained Chibuke, was rescued. The Amotekun Corps in Osun said it had secured the release of a man kidnapped from a Fulani settlement at Ago Igbira, Ila Orogun area of the state. The Amotekun commander in the state, Brigadier General Bashir Adewumbi, made this known in a statement on Tuesday in Oshogbo. Adewumbi said the victim, Mohammed Jubre, was released when the local security outfit closed in on the abductors. According to him, the abductors bolted and left behind the victim around 8 p.m. on Monday when they sighted some operatives of Amotekun. Amotekun was combing the forest based on intelligence reports, and as our operatives were closing in on the suspects, they ran away, leaving their victims behind, he said. Adewimbi said the victim had been reunited with his family without paying ransom and added that investigation was continuing to arrest the kidnappers. A 33-year-old woman, Olaide Adekunle, has reportedly sold her 18-month-old baby for 600,000 naira to offset a bank loan. The suspect, who lives in Songo in Ado-Odo, Ota local government area of Ogun State, reportedly left her house for Lagos where she sold the baby to a yet-to-be-identified buyer. The suspect was arrested by men of the Ogun State Police Command following a complaint lodged at Songo Divisional Headquarters by her husband, Nurain Razak. The State Police Public Relations Officer, SP Abimbola Oyeyemi, disclosed this in a statement on Monday. The PPRO added that the husband reported that his wife left home for Lagos on March 15, 2023 with their baby girl Moridiat, but returned home without the baby. According to Oyeyemi, the husband added that all efforts to know what happened to the baby proved abortive as the woman was unable to give any reasonable account of the baby's whereabouts. The police spokesperson said the acting commissioner of police, DCP Babakura Mohammed, to address internal security across the country. Aregbesola stated this in his remarks on Tuesday at the launching of the 5-year strategic plan of the ministry and its services board in Abuja. Aregbesola noted that the plan would capitalize on the ministry's strength and position to significantly impact the critical issues bordering Nigeria's internal security. He added that available records and information have shown that the Ministry of Interior has operated without a strategy. The World Health Organization voiced concern on Tuesday at courts limiting the right of women to access safe abortion services following fresh legal maneuvers in the United States. WHO Chief Tedros Adhanom Ghebreyesus said restricting in preventing lower court restriction on the drug from coming into force. The United States highest court issued an administrative stay, freezing the rulings until Wednesday to allow for parties to submit their arguments to the tribunal, scene of the latest battleground in America's war over reproductive rights. WHO is concerned that the right of women to access safe abortion services, including through the use of medical abortion medicines, are being limited by legislators and/or courts. Tedros told a press conference, "Women should always have the right to choose when it comes to their bodies and their health. Restricting access to abortion does not reduce the number of procedures and only drives women and girls towards unsafe ones and also death." And now moving on to business news details. The Minister of Science, Technology and Innovation, Adeleke Mamora, has given reasons why Nigeria remains a poor country despite being blessed. The minister, who spoke at the workshop aimed at accelerating small hydropower investment in Nigeria, said the lack of capacity to turn potentials into reality has made the country underdeveloped despite its vast resources. The event, held on Tuesday in Abuja, was organized by the United Nations Industrial Development Organization in collaboration with the Energy Commission of Nigeria. He stated that the cliché of praising the abundance of natural resources will be of no value if conscious decisions are not made to ensure the utilization of our potential into realities for our good. Meanwhile, the Minister of State of Trade and Investment, Miriam Katagum, in her remarks, assured of government commitment to accelerate hydropower investment in the energy sector. She said the workshop is to accelerate hydropower investment in Nigeria and increase awareness of the need to take advantage of the existing opportunities while harnessing and investing in huge, small hydropower potential sites scattered across the country. The event highlight was the inauguration of a technical committee charged with identifying solutions and implementable policies to increase renewable energy investment. And now moving on to sports news details. The Executive Board of the Nigerian Football Federation has ordered the entire crew of Under-20 national team to go all out and win the elusive FIFA Under-20 World Cup bid for May 20 to June 11 in Argentina. The board unanimously charged Ladan Boso team to guard their loins and set a new record for Nigeria in the Under-8 football competition. In the communique issued at the end of the executive meeting in Abuja on Monday, the NFF board asked Flying Eagles to improve from the level of their outing at the last AFCON contest in Egypt, while asseverating that the bronze medal performance of the Under-20 boys Flying Eagles at the African Under-20 Cup of Nations in Egypt was below par. The board exhorted the technical crew and the players to see it as a national duty to win the FIFA Under-20 World Cup for Nigeria when the tournament takes place in Argentina between 20th May and 11th June, the communique stated. And now lastly on entertainment news details. A renowned Nigerian comedian Ayo Makun, popularly known as AY, has shared a surprising encounter he had with his colleague Basket Mouth, with whom he has had a long-standing feud. In a surprising turn of events, the movie producer revealed that Basket Mouth actually called him to clarify that his social media post was not aimed at him. He expressed his delight at receiving the call as he hoped it would help to clear the air and resolve any misunderstandings between them. He said, "Something happened that never happened in the history of my knowing Bright Okposha. Bright Okposha would not bring himself on the level to apologize to you on anything. So there was a post he made about people showing off cars, people who just go online and show off stuff when they buy stuff and everything. Incidentally, I posted a ride I got my wife 2 days to that tweet, so people went on his page and were like, this must be referring to AY, and for the first time, Bright Okposha carried his phone and called me. If you see how happy I was, like he called me practically, like see what I heard, people are relating what I posted to you, it has nothing to do with you. I was very appreciative of the fact that the master called, which is very rare. He will never stoop that low. So that the master called, I was happy. My belief was that this is now going to form the balance that I've been craving for us to have." Nevertheless, AY shared that despite the positive exchange with Basket Mouth when he returned to Nigeria and attempted to maintain a cordial relationship with him, he was met with cold treatment and was ignored by Basket Mouth. This further added to the complexities of their field and the challenges in reconciling their differences. And that is the news at 7 on View Radio. A quick recap of the headline. My family conspired against me, voted Peter Obi, says Umai. Child trafficking. Enugu police arrest 2 female suspects, rescue 2 children. Oshun Amotekun rescues man abducted from Fulani settlement. Ogun woman sells 18-month-old baby to repay loan. Federal government launches 5-year strategic plan to tackle insecurity. And on foreign headline, World Health Organization raises alarm on courts restricting abortion access. And on business headline, why Nigeria is poor despite potential, Mamora. And on sports headline, go and capture the world, Flying Eagles get marching orders. And lastly on entertainment headline, I was happy the master called. AY recounts the only time Basketmouth apologized to him. And that is the news at 7 on View Radio. Thanks for watching and for listening. Good night.